UMHB head coach Clif Carroll following the Crew's 93-75 win over McMurry this afternoon in Belton. Big win for the Crew. They finished the week 2-0. Coach, just to start off with your thoughts on the win, I mean, you guys took a 56-39 lead at halftime and just continued to add to that lead throughout the second half.
Yeah, I mean, when we get going, we can score. We can score bunches. We have a lot of guys who can do a lot of different things. Um, so it kind of makes us dangerous because we're balanced, and we have guys that can go get the high numbers, the 40 and 45, whatever, or we have guys that can shoot. We have balance and a lot of different ways we can play. So McMurray wanted to come out today and play more of an up and down style than what Arden Simmons did, and we just kind of said, okay, let's go do it. But they came out. I think scored 7 minutes or 7 points first 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever it was, and then we kind of clamped down and took our lead and just kept on the rest of the way.
You talked about balance. I mean, you guys had five guys in double figures scoring. Having that balance on the offensive end, it continues to make you guys a tough team for opponents to defend because there's so many scores on the floor at one time.
Yeah, and we're just still trying to figure it out. This has been a real process. You think, well, coach, you did all year, all season, but really, we bring in this many new guys, and you get to start practice October 15th. It takes a long time to develop chemistry, and you look like at the teams like Hardin Simmons and Laterno, and they're playing with fourth and fifth year guys. 5, 6 of those guys that are fourth and fifth year guys, they've been playing. So they kind of know everything. So we're still developing. We're still got a young team. We got a long ways to go. There's a lot of basketball left in this season, and looking forward to the program. This is a good young core of guys that as we continue to grow together, and they're going to be a handful for some people for a long time in the future.
Yeah, for sure. And you look at the way you guys played in the rebounding on the boards today. I mean, out rebounded McMurray 54-37. The first half, I mean, that rebounding margin was 30-14. You guys seem to really kind of get some of those second chance opportunities, which helped you guys in the offensive end.
Yeah, and that was intentional, because McMurray wants to play, they do want to play up and down. And the best way to slow down a team that wants to play high possessions like that is just make them take the ball out of the net. So, we put an emphasis on offensive rebounding and talked about it, and obviously came out, and I think we had 18 for the game. So, that's a nice turnaround from getting dominated on the boards, Thursday. And it's hard Simmons. It didn't feel like we got any defensive rebounds. So my hat's off to the guys. The offense came through on that one.
I mean, it really should too in terms of the paint points. I mean, you look at 54 paint points. You guys were making the most of your opportunities to drive to the lane and also get the ball into the paint to a number of different players throughout the night.
Yeah, this team, and I need to sit down and kind of do some research, but we got to be one of the better teams in the country in paint points, and we really don't have a true post that plays, significant minutes. So, this team is multi-talented, and the way that we can find ways to get to the rim and score around the rim is pretty impressive.
It sets up a big game for you guys Thursday night with Laterno. What are your thoughts on you guys going on the road again? You guys have gotten pretty familiar with the road the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, we got two more weeks coming, So, that's a tough gym to play in. They'll have a lot of students there, and it'll feel like there's 5,000 people in that gym. And in reality, there's not that many, but it gets raucous in there. So we got to come ready to play. Laterno, is a team that's fighting for a championship, and those group of guys have been together. Even though they got a new coach who was their assistant last year, he bumped up the head coach, but that group of guys have been playing together for 4 and 5 years, and they feel like this is their time. So in order for them to have a chance at it, they got to beat us. Yeah. Like there's no way around it. If we win this game Thursday, then it kind of comes down to us in Dallas now. So for Laterno to stay in it, they have to beat us, and those. My grandpa always said, "Don't ever mess with the wounded dog." So we're definitely going to go in there messing with the wounded dog. But we got a good team, and it'll be exciting. This will be a huge challenge for us. It'll be a great. I'm excited to get in and prepare. See how the mindset is in practice. Excited to get on the road. Get out there, get to the hotel, get over to Bodacious Barbecue. And really. This is why we coach right here. These 2 games coming up on the road, basically a championship on the line. You know, if we can win these 2 games, we make it really tough for these teams to catch us. So, you know, with 5 games to go, we'll have 3-game lead or whatever it is, whatever the math is. So, this is why we coach. This is why these guys suit up, get on the road, go to hostile environments, see if we get a win.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Coach. That's head coach Clif Carroll of the UMHB men's basketball team. They come off a 93-75 win over McMurry today in Belton.